It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. You might hear the kettle about to boil in the background. That means it's time for another noodle review. I love coming across these weird and wacky and different and fantastic, quite frankly fantastic noodles from around the world. This is by Ajinomoto. I'll have to Google, Japan, Ajinomoto Japan, and this is a Korean barbecue flavour, Taste of Asia, Oyakata noodle. Now it's one of those noodle packs, look, that's got that funny top. So what you do, I've already read the side, you remove the top, caution, hot cup, you got some instructions on the top, look, open that up, you get rid of, oh, it's like a liquid, that's going to be good. So you pour water up to the line, you've got a water line thing there, so we'll do it quickly whilst the kettle's boiling hot. Right, there we go, up to the line. Now what I like to do, I like to grab my fork and try and lift the noodles a little bit, so you're getting all of that water underneath the noodles. So you put the lid back on. Maybe give it a slight squeeze just to maybe slightly open those noodles up a little bit. You want them to cook in the middle. So give the pack a slight squeeze. Leave them there for 3 minutes now. Let them cook. And fantastically, what you do is, I'll probably get a bowl to show you. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get an old bowl or something. You tip the water out through the spouts, a little bit like when you're watering the garden. And then you add the flavour, the sauce, and then you tuck in and eat them. So I'll be back in 3 minutes when these noodles are cooked. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. Let's get rid of this water. So I found myself a bowl. There you go. So drain that away. If you want to leave a little bit of that liquid, just a little bit. If you want look at the colour. We drained away a little bit of the flavour, but there we go. That's what they're designed to do. Look at that. Oh, you've got to get all of that veg. You've got to get all of that veg from the cap back in. If you want more of a saucier noodle, then maybe leave a little bit of that water. There's it's like a barbecue sauce there going in. Quite elaborate, isn't it? Quite I mean, if you've got a little bit of spare time and you want to kind of like mix your day up a little bit, then this will certainly do that, won't it? You know, making one of these noodles. Right, so lots of veg in this. That's what I've noticed. Probably bits of cabbage and carrot and maybe little bit of peas and whatnot. The noodle itself, I picked it up in, it was either Home Bargains or B&M. I can't quite remember actually. One of those stores though, either Home Bargains or B&M. If you've got a Home Bargains in your town, then you've probably got a B&M at the same time. So have a look at the both stores if you want to try and find this. It was about £1, £1.25. There's a look at the noodles. They've definitely changed colour with that barbecue sauce going on them. So it's a barbecue sauce that's combined with probably a little bit of soy sauce. You definitely get that salty soy sauce coming through with the barbecue sauce. The noodles are nice and hot. They're a nice fine thin noodle. They're a very good quality noodle actually. And on that particular taste, they were quite spicy. There was a little bit of spice in there. I tell you the benefit of draining all that water away. You can really get stuck into them. You can really, if you're hungry, you can really like chow down. Really, you could smash these down really quickly if you wanted to. Or savour them. Savour them, just enjoy them slowly. But they're a nice flavour. It's barbecue sauce, soy sauce, spicy. I quite like these where you pour the liquid away. Because when you have a load of, if you think just like a regular British pot noodle, then you can't do this with a pot noodle straight away. I mean, I've taken the hot water out and I'm eating the noodles as quick as I can. You can't do that with a pot noodle because they're generally boiling hot. You've got to leave them for at least 10 minutes before you start doing, start going crazy on them. But then again, probably the disadvantage if you did eat them slowly is that they're going to cool down quickly. But that's more or less the tub gone in, what, less than 2 minutes? I've been able to, really get into these. And sometimes when you're hungry, that's all you want to do. You can spend hours and hours and hours preparing a meal. Hours and hours and hours cooking a meal. But if you need something quickly, very quickly, then I find these noodles really good. This will fill me up till probably the best part of 4 hours. There's loads of veg in this as well. Look at the veg. Loads and loads of veg. I imagine this is sold cheaply in a bargain store in the UK simply because people haven't read the instructions. It's probably one of those simple facts in life. People have chosen not to look at the instructions. They poured the water in, the soy sauce, and they've gone, oh, these noodles are horrible. But That's for Home Bargains or B&M. That's for their advantage, you know, because at the end of the day, the people who do shop there, like myself, I shop there all the time. I love places like Home Bargains and B&M. And the reason why I love Home Bargains and B&M is because sometimes in life you can find little gems like this. Little gems, little kind of like, look at all that veg. Do it properly, cook it properly, and that is absolutely brilliant. If you went to a noodle bar in a city centre and asked for Korean barbecue noodles, which would be very similar to that, they'd probably cost you about £9. A nice little pot like that, Home Bargains, B&M, £1.50 the most. £1.50 the most. I like it. I really like them. As long as you cook them properly, they're really good. 9 out of 10. Probably one of the nicest noodle packs I've ever had, that. 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.